What's up?
I want to have my friend call.
Okay.
So basically...
Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Matthew and Carlene channel. Today, we are covering how lesbians, in a way, relate to men. In a way. Now, before we get started, I want to let you all know we are not bashing lesbians here. This is not a bashing channel. After all, some of the most important people in my life right now, they are in fact lesbians. And from my understanding of this, and feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but lesbians, in a way, they experience a lot of the stuff that men go through when it comes to Western dating. The ones who are trying to actively seek out real love, that is. Not all of it, mind you, but a good deal amount. That causes them to relate to men a lot more than relating to their fellow women. Now, of course, if you disagree, make a comment, let me know. We're always open to new ideas here on this channel. We always are.
My girlfriend's in there last night.
So you're the one that called?
No, my friend Dominique Smith.
Okay.
He's the one that called. He's my friend. So last night she, I don't know if the windows are open. She choked me.
You want to walk over here?
Yeah.
We'll go over here.
She choked me 3 times. I know your emphasis looks like a hickey, when there's a scratch too, but she did choke me. And then she also slapped me in the face.
Okay.
Pulled me by my hair, and I knew you guys probably would think it looked like a hickey, but I did record the conversation of her saying, like, I did put my hands on you and stuff. And I basically gave her, she doesn't have a car, so I basically gave her the option of, I will take you back to your hometown, or I'm going to call the police. Like, I need her out. She takes my phone, so I can't contact anyone. So I told my best friend, I said, look, here's my address. If I don't respond, I need you to call the police within X amount of time. So, like, I kept looking out the window waiting for you guys, and she would not come. And basically, like I said, she puts her hands on me, she screams, takes my phone, and I even locked her outside for a little bit just to try to see if her mom would come and pick her up, something like that. Her mom's not gonna come pick her up, and I turned the Wi-Fi off so she couldn't call people to come here, because she has done that before. And basically she's inside right now, and she's like, we're gonna leave before they get here. I ain't going nowhere. I'm a probation officer, so that's why I'm trying to just...
Alright everybody, sorry for interrupting so soon, but there's a lot of stuff to point out right now about how lesbians, the ones who are actually trying to find real love, they end up relating to men a lot more than they do with their fellow women. For example, mom refusing to take responsibility for her own daughter's behavior, the woman you're dating is calling a group of girlfriends that gang up on you and turn on you if you get on her bad side. The woman you're dating is also demonstrating she has 0 to no problems at all with lying to people of authority. And as you can see, this particular lesbian's best friend happens to be a man for obvious reasons, as you can clearly see.
Do this the right way. I don't want any other trouble. I just want her out. And obviously this is not okay. I can't go to work and help my clients when I'm also dealing with this at home. So
Absolutely, I agree.
Like I said,
Does she have any weapons or anything like that in the apartment?
No.
Okay, no guns or anything?
No guns, no.
Gotcha.
No.
And you said all this happened last night? Has this kind of been an ongoing thing?
So she kind of started putting her hands on me in December. This is what it looked like last night. So that's what that is. That's what it looked like last night. But like I said, I have a recording of her saying, like, I didn't mean to put my hands on you and stuff, just because I heard her when she was outside on the phone with her friend. She's like, they're not going to believe you. They're going to say it looks like a hickey. You're not going to get me arrested, all that kind of stuff. I literally gave her the option before I had my friend call you guys. I said, I will take you back, but you need to leave. Either the cops are going to come and get you, or I will take you back. But you cannot be here anymore. Like, I can't do this.
Okay. How long have you guys lived together for?
About a year. We moved here in July 1st, I think, is when we moved here. But she's been like, she lives here. She does get mail here, residency, but she also like goes back to her hometown for like weeks, sometimes a couple weeks at a time or so.
You guys been dating for longer than that?
About a year.
About a year? Mm-hmm. Okay. I gotcha. Well, she's got marks on her neck from last night.
Is she still here?
Mm-hmm.
She's in the house, yeah.
And what made her do that?
I told her I didn't want to be with her, so the last time that I took her back, I told her, I said, please don't come back. Like, she doesn't have a car, so she wasn't going to have a way up here. I said, please do not come back. Like, I blocked her on everything. She literally created new social media accounts to get a hold of me, like text now numbers to get a hold of my number, and she had her brother drop her off here. And basically, ever since, I was like, it's not my responsibility, because she lives 2 hours away. I was like, it's not my responsibility to have to take you back to your hometown. That's not my job. And so...
All right, everybody. Even more reasons on how lesbians, the ones that are actually trying to find genuine love, end up relating a lot more to men than they do to their fellow women. The woman you're dating is trying to shove all her personal responsibilities onto you. Woman you're dating is refusing to accept the breakup. And let me see what else was there. Oh yeah, the woman you're dating is essentially making changes to her, making multiple different social media accounts so she can continue to stalk you even after you block her. Yeah, there's like all that stuff.
I have been telling her the past week, like, I don't want to be with you, like, you scare me, and I just want her out.
Okay. Where's her hometown at?
Zanesville, Ohio.
Oh, okay. What's her name?
Michaela. Okay. I didn't want to have to do this, but she wouldn't leave on her own.
Do you have your ID on you, your hands on you and stuff like that. What? So she choked you? She
choked me three times last night. Like, I would like get up and try to breathe and stuff, and then she would do it again. Then yeah.
Okay. Did you lose consciousness at all?
I did not. No.
Did you have trouble breathing?
I did have trouble breathing. I was like trying to, but she's very strong, so I was like trying to get her off of me.
Okay. I'm gonna grab my phone.
You want me to do that later?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab it for you.
Okay. Where are you a probation officer at?
Miami County.
Miami?
Yep,
Okay.
Miami. Been there about 2 years now.
Nice.
I love it. It's crazy, but I love it.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a wild
Yes.
ride, yeah.
Does she know we're here right now?
Yes, she does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think, is she gonna have an issue talking to us or anything like that?
I think so. I do.
Okay. She made any suicidal statements or anything like that?
No, she is not.
Okay. Do you care to take pictures and stuff
Yeah,
from me?
you want us to go talk to her first, and then
Yeah, I just want to. Wow.
I don't mind taking pictures.
Okay. Yeah, we can go talk to her. Do you care to do a statement about what happened, or your written statement? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. We'll go make.
Processing.
I'm just gonna get a piece of paper. I can do that now before. Do you think she's gonna try to run or anything like that?
She may. I'm not even gonna lie. She may.
Okay, that's fine.
There's like the front living room window, bedroom window. There's a window in the other room, and then a kitchen window. So
that goes out the back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alrighty. Do you care? Do you have to go to work or anything? Do you care?
No, I'm off the rest of the day. I called in sick today.
Okay. Do you care to hang out before we do all the paperwork and the statement and
I
stuff?
can
Okay.
sit on the porch.
Okay.
My porch is actually like right over here.
Okay.
And then is the door unlocked? Or?
Is your door unlocked?
She just texted me. Please don't let them take me. I'll leave. Where are you at? He's right in the bedroom right there. Come out.
Hi. Can we talk?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Wait, why is there 3 cops?
it's part of our
They're just
protocol.
responding. Oh.
I didn't know. I just didn't know there needed to be 3 cops.
Be respectful to them.
I'm not being disrespectful. My mom, I'm not. But
Hey, ma'am, I'll
Okay.
talk to you outside
Yes,
a little bit.
Okay. Can you, so, what's going on?
So basically, we've been arguing off and on for a minute. And today, I went outside because she went outside. And she locked me out the door. So I was outside for like 2 hours, I think. And my phone is off. And she asked me to leave. And I was like, well, technically I live here. I've been here for a year. And I get mail that comes here. And I told her, I said I'll leave. But I don't drive. She does. And she didn't want to drive me because I live 2 hours away. So she asked me to find somebody to meet us in Columbus. And I've been trying to find somebody, but I don't have nobody.
Okay.
And so she locked me outside. And then I was begging her to let me come inside. She let me come inside. And then she turned off the Wi-Fi because my phone's off and it only connects to Wi-Fi, so I couldn't text nobody. And then she was just asking me to leave before she called y'all. I didn't even know she called y'all. But before she called y'all, and then I said I'll leave, but I was asking her to turn on the Wi-Fi so I could get all my arrangements set up where I live. And then she turned on the Wi-Fi when y'all got here. So
Okay.
basically that's it. But we was arguing yesterday. And
Okay, what happened yesterday when y'all were arguing?
not much, for real, just the same shit.
Okay. So, what's up with the marks on her neck? Don't know? Don't know how those got there?
No.
Okay. Well, she says otherwise, so if you want to tell me what happened, I mean, it'd be better if you tell me what happened.
When we was arguing, I'm not gonna lie. I did grab her neck, but like, I'm gonna keep it P with you. She put her hands on me first. She put her hands.
Okay, another example on how, from my own personal experience, on how lesbians, the ones who are trying to seek out real love, end up bonding a lot easier with men than their fellow women, from my experience. Woman you're dating is trying to brush off what's a very serious big deal as no big deal whatsoever. Oh, and also she's trying to pin the whole thing on you. This is another experience that men and lesbians actually share on the local Western dating market that we end up bonding over. From my experience, mind you.
Me first, and I have never put my hands on this girl. I literally texted her after it happened, and I told her how sorry I was that it happened. And she put her hands on me, I put my hands on her. Shit happened. So I was supposed to leave today. I couldn't get a ride to leave, so she got mad, locked me out, turned off the Wi-Fi, and by the time I came back in, because she just let me in like 30, 40 minutes ago, I tried to call my mom, because I was just on the phone with my mom, tried to call my mom to see if she could find somebody. They said no. She told me y'all was here. That was really the end of it, really what happened for her.
Okay, so what do you mean she put her hands on you?
Like, when we be arguing, bro, she be putting her hands on me first. Like, it's like a type thing, like, we be a push come to shove kind of thing. Like, I'm not trying to get her in trouble or anything. If I'm in trouble, I'm in trouble. But it's like, I don't put my hands on her unless I'm responding to her putting her hands on me. Like, my face, she scratched my face, grabbed my shit.
Okay. Where did all this happen?
In our bedroom.
In the bedroom?
Or you.
Okay. Were you guys in the bed or just standing up around the bed? I don't know what it looks like, but...
We was in the bed. Because it was
Okay.
like...
Sorry, I just don't... Okay. Oh, you got a couch in there, too. Okay. Okay. So, she was asking you to leave, and that's what happened, all this?
No, it didn't happen because she asked me to leave. I forget what we was arguing about yesterday.
Okay.
I genuinely don't remember what we was arguing about.
You're good. Yeah, thank you.
Yesterday, but I know it escalated.
Okay. Do you have an ID on you by chance?
I honestly don't know where my wallet was. She didn't let me in here to pack my stuff.
Okay.
So,
Do you know your social security number by chance?
Yes.
And then you don't have a good phone number right now because you said your phone's off?
Yeah, no, I don't.
Okay.
I have a text now number that I always answer, but that's about it.
Okay. What is that number? Okay. All right. Well, what I'll just give me a second. I'm gonna go talk to her. Real quick. Do you want to? Okay.
I'm going to jail.
Huh?
I'm going to jail.
We're trying to piece together everything right now. We don't know anything.
So she's saying that you had put your hands on her first and that things often get physical between you guys. I'm not saying that's what happened, but I mean, do at any point, like, you get physical with her or anything like that?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Okay.
Like I said, she was drinking last night, and literally, I'm not kidding you, it literally happened when I was like, I do not want to be with you. Like, after that, it was just like, she's seeing red. And like I said, even in the video, because I literally recorded her saying that she was doing it, and she was like, she's like, it even scared me. I know you were scared, all that kind of stuff, but no, ma'am. No. As much as me putting my hands on her, I was literally like trying to obviously get her off of me as though like that, but that was the extent of me putting my hands on her, because I was like, you need to get off of me.
Yeah. I gotcha. Did you at any point try to call 911 last night or anything?
No, last night, she took my phone.
Okay.
Yeah,
Did she know you were going to try to call 911? Is that why?
Last night, yeah, because I think that was the worst she had ever done it, and I think she knew I was at the point of like, holy shit, like, you just did that to me. And
Okay? Another reason on how lesbians, the ones that are actively serious about trying to find love, end up bonding with us guys. The woman you were dating in the past, if you catch her doing something wrong, she will try to silence you in order to prevent herself from facing accountability. Because that particular woman you dated in the past, she wants to be perceived as a good person without actually being a good person. Another thing that us guys and lesbians who are truly committed to finding love bond over. Another thing.
so I actually went to grab my phone and she took it, and I was like, I just want to make sure I can hear my alarms for work in the morning. And she's like, no, you're not. So she did take it, and yeah, so it had my phone.
Okay. But you didn't say you're like calling the cops or
No,
anything
I
like
did
that.
not.
That's okay. Okay. So we are going to arrest her. And I'm not saying that's because you want this, but we have an obligation because it is domestic violence. Because you guys live together, you guys have been in a relationship together for a year now. We have an obligation to step in.
Absolutely.
I am also going to charge her with strangulation for strangling you, which is a felony. Okay. I know, I'm sorry, I'm sure that's a lot, but I just want to be honest with you. Okay, obviously you're at your wit's end.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. You do not need to apologize at all.
I didn't want it to come to this, but I didn't have a choice. I literally thought you were going to.
Understand that.
Well, yeah, I understand that. Do you care? I'm sorry. Do you care if I see those text messages where she had told you that she was sorry for what she did to you, or that video of her admitting anything?
Absolutely.
All right, so it sounds like your guys' stories aren't matching up or anything like that right now. So we're trying to figure out everything. Right? I mean, I can't make any determination right now.
How long if I did, how long do you think I'd be in jail for?
For what?
Whatever.
For, like,
I don't know what the charge would be. Whatever happens.
I mean, it all depends. I can't give you any realistic because I'm not a judge or nothing like that, right? So, and I don't really know where this falls or what's going on or even if she wants any charges or anything like that. So, I mean, it's hard to give you kind of any information on that. Once we kind of get a clear view, we can kind of tell you what's going to happen, if anything. She was saying that this has happened before, though.
No, I didn't put my hands on her before, but the cops did get called here before.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. And it was another situation. She wouldn't let me in the house. I had my ride. I was leaving.
Right.
Like, I don't remember the cop's name, but even they let us go because I told them I just wanted my wallet. My wallet was in this house.
Yeah.
She wouldn't open the door. And legally, I'm allowed in here. My mail comes here. I live here. I moved in here with her.
Right.
But she wouldn't open the door, and so I was out the door. I'm not gonna lie, I was banging on the door. Shouldn't have been banging on the door, but I was. And she called the cops, and I just told them, like, I'm trying to leave. Like, I have all my stuff. I just want my wallet. But I didn't put my hands on her. We've never been in a...
If you got residency, banging on a door is the least of our concerns. If you live in a house, as far as living in the house and residency goes, like, if you want to bang on the door, then it's your house too. I mean, if you want to break a door, then, I mean, if it's your house, you want to break a door, then, I mean, that's just on you, between you and the Lord is. It's different when you're breaking other people's doors in, right? But if it's yours, it's yours. So I don't think we're disputing the residency part here. We're more concerned with kind of the violence part. I mean, couples argue and
but
everything.
How would it go? Because I'm not the only one that's violent. Mm-hmm. But I feel like since, like, I look like the male in the relationship, I guess, I don't know. I don't know how it works, but it's like...
Another experience that men and lesbians, the ones who actually try or are serious about trying to find love, bond over when it comes to Western dating. The woman you're speaking to or seeing, she may not upfront say that she's male bias, but every one of her actions clearly shows that she is male bias. Every one of her actions shows that.
Why would I be the only one? If I go to jail, why would I be the only one going to jail when I'm not the only one who put my hands on people?
Right. And I'm not understand that just because I'm using your words, male in the relationship, right? That we don't just arrest the male in the relationship, quote unquote. That's not kind of how.
But also, she works with the law, so it's like,
I'm telling you, Miami County probation, that doesn't have an effect on us. Okay, that's not playing in our minds as far as who's guilty or not. Really, it's who started it and who kind of escalated it, right? Because there's one thing, right, between somebody slapping you in the face and then getting on top of them and strangling them, right? I mean, those are disproportionate, right? Somebody can slap you. That doesn't mean you get to go to your room and pull a gun on them, right? There's proportionate responses, right? And it's the same thing for police officers. If I get in a fight with some dude, I can't just, like, pull my gun on somebody just because I get in a fight with them. It's the same for regular everyday citizens. So there's defending yourself, and then there's proportionate responses to what occurs. All right, so just keep that in the back of your mind. I'm not saying
she was pressing charges on me.
She said she wanted you to go. That's
right. I told her I would go. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. What would happen if I would have ran? Because I was about to go out the back window.
Oh, we would have chased you.
But y'all wouldn't know because y'all was out there talking for a minute. I would have been gone. I wasn't going to run. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not running.
I mean, if you want to talk in hypotheticals and you say you were going to run, right, and we didn't know that you...
Another experience that men and lesbians, the ones who are serious about trying to find love, end up bonding over. The woman we spoke to in the past, that we were seeing in the past, they would rather live in hypothetical situations than live in actual reality. Another experience that us men and lesbians, the ones who are serious about trying to find love, bond over. Just pointing that out. Not bashing, just pointing out the things that we bond over.
You ran, you just snuck out a back window and you pulled one over the wool over our eyes. We have... Huh?
Y'all just catch me type shit.
Yeah. I mean, you got a long life, right? It's not like you can avoid the law for the rest of your life.
Yeah, that would be a warrant, most definitely.
Yeah, so it's good that you stayed. It looks good for you, and it looks good that we can at least get your side of things. Because
I just don't.
Whatever happens in our report, we're going to take your account of information and what your account was into consideration. Because we're not the NWO, we're not the jury, we're not the judge, we're not the executioner, right? We're not doing anything. Whatever we come to today is just what happens today. What happens tomorrow, that's up for the judge, that's up for juries. I mean,
Tomorrow, so that does mean I'm going to jail.
no, I'm talking hypotheticals, right? You're talking hypothetically running out the back window.
Yeah.
We're still talking hypotheticals, right? Whatever happens,
Well,
this isn't the end of whatever happened. This is just what we can piece together on our end. All right, so.
but I feel like y'all's talking to her more than me. Like, y'all's talking to her, is it because she called the cops? Because y'all talking about we're going to do paperwork, and then she talked to me, and then she like, all right, I'm going to go out and check up with her. Like, why is it her story that's more important than mine? Because
It's not more important. She just had a lot to say. Yeah, and the paperwork they're talking about is
She
just.
had a lot to say, bro. We've had a lot in our relationship, and there's been a lot, but it's like, if this happened and this happened, and you didn't call them, why are you trying to bring it up now? Like, it's old.
Yep, I'm not disagreeing.
The reason why she's doing it now is because you made it perfectly clear multiple times, madam, you have zero to no problems with lying to people of authority in order to get your way. Yet another shared experience that men and lesbians, the ones who are serious about trying to find love, we end up bonding over. Nothing against women, not a bashing, just pointing out shared experiences. That's all.
That's
And
one
I
of
feel
our
like-
questions is, if it happened, why didn't you call when it happened, right? That is a question that we ask. That's something that we want to know too, is like, well, you would be
mind if
amazed
I,
at how many.
come over here and
Huh?
sit down?
Do what?
Do you mind if I sit down?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not about to.
Yeah, no, you're all good.
But I don't feel like.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I sit in the car all day, so I gotta stand up or else my back's gonna start killing me. But as far as like, that's a question that we always ask people, right? And you'd be surprised at how many people call and they're like, hey, my boyfriend beat me a year ago. And we're like, well, why didn't you call a year ago, right? I mean, there's always more to the story than what one person says. That's why we come in and we talk to both people.
Okay. So, obviously I don't know what y'all was talking about in here, but as far as you're saying that she put her hands on you, you don't have any marks on you or anything like that from her.
I have marks on my face.
Okay.
Like, I have a whole scratch on my face. It's just small because she just not. Like,
Okay. And
this wasn't deep.
would you say that was from her trying to get you off of her, from choking her?
No, but I wasn't even choking her like that. Like, she making it real bad, and it wasn't even like that. Like,
Okay. Well,
it did
if she...
happen, I'm not gonna lie,
Uh-huh.
but she did put her hands on me first. But if she wants to take it, however she wants to take it, whatever, it's whatever.
Okay. If you weren't choking her that bad, she would not have marks on her neck like that. Okay.
But bro, she be moving and doing shit too though.
Okay.
Like it could have been. I really was not choking her like that. But it could have been the way she moved or anything. But I'm not gonna lie, I still know, like, Michaela, you just don't. Like, I'm aware I was wrong. Like,
Okay.
I just don't do.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, Michaela, we have a duty to step in. Okay. This is domestic violence. Okay. We have to step in, and you're going to jail today. Okay.
Bro.
So,
Did she
We're-
press charges on me?
no. I said we have a duty to step in. We have an obligation. Whether
But why is it me? If she put her hands on me too, why am I the only one going to jail?
today you are deemed the primary aggressor. You have your day in court to argue that. Okay. But today you are going to jail. Okay. I need you to stand up and come with us.
Can I call my mom?
Listen, you gotta make it quick and let her know that you're going to jail right now and you gotta go. Like, we have other things that are popping off in the city right now too. So, she's doing the statement right
I'll get
now.
everything else.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
my
I
camera's
was
right
just
next to her.
calling
I already
to
explained to her the
tell you
terms, everything. She's cool with all that. So, are you okay with that?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I'm going to jail.
You're going to jail.
Yes.
What they charge you with?
Domestic violence, like Alexis does not put her hands on me, bro.
You tell them that that's your home, that's your address. That's
Yes, they don't give a they don't care. So I gotta go.
So you're gonna get what? They right there.
Yes. She told me I need to hurry up and call you.
Well, you're gonna have to get your stuff when you get out and do what you got to do. Get away from it.
Alright, love you, bye.
I love you too. Bye.
I understand this is your You live here, okay? I'm not saying that you can't live here, okay? But that's fine.
Can we just go?
Yeah. Okay. All right. You don't have anything on you that's gonna. You just have your phone on
my
you.
AirPods and my phone.
Okay. All right. I am going to pat you down real quick. Just make sure. Do you want to leave any of that here? Or
No.
you? Okay. All right. Will you spread your feet for me, please?
Yeah, can I put on my shoes? These is hers, and I know
Yeah.
she's gonna want them.
Where's your shoes at?
You could just grab a pair out one of them boxes.
One of the boxes. Okay. And I just gotta pass you.
Wait, you said can I do what for you?
Spread your feet for me, please.
Okay.
Thank you. You should have AirPods and phone right here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We can grab one of these shoes real quick.
Code 4.
Okay. I actually need this off, but I'm making a promise. Okay. Or go on this way. No. What did I say? Okay. Put your hands behind your back. That's not gonna happen. I'm trying to with you here, but stop. Put your hands behind your back. Stop.
Stop. Stop. Now. I'm right here. Stop it. Don't arrest. Stop. Have you called your mom?
Yep.
Okay. Is that what she called?
Yep.
Okay. Stop.
Hey,
Stop. Michaela.
knock it off.
Stop.
Your hands on my back!
Stop.
Well,
Michaela.
then stop fighting.
Stop.
I'm not fighting
You
you!
are resisting arrest. Shut your mouth. Stop it.
Michaela, stop that. No.
Stop.
Michaela, we're gonna
I'm
roll
right
you
here,
over.
okay?
We're gonna roll you over.
I'm right here. I will pat your back. Sit up and cooperate. You are going to make this worse. Now stop it. They're going to stand you up and do not resist.
Michaela, listen. I'm trying to work with you, okay? That's why I didn't pull you out of here in handcuffs right away.
Easy on you. Now stand
Okay.
up. Stand up.
Come on. Go to the car. 331, one female in custody.
And the final, and dare I say, the most intense experience that us Western men and lesbians who are serious about trying to find love share when it comes to the local Western dating market, which is the woman we were speaking to in the past. When we make our final decision that, hey, we've had enough, we're putting our foot down, we're not willing to tolerate this unacceptable behavior anymore, that's the moment when things very often turn feral. It is. Like I said, men and lesbians, the ones who are serious about trying to find love, we have a lot of shared experiences. We do. Anyways, that's all we have time for today. If you like this content, by all means, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. It really helps us out. And every one of you guys, you keep at it. Just keep at it, you guys.